Evil can be defined as any kind of behavior which allows one person to progress at the cost of another's overall material, emotional, or spiritual welfare. It is a fine line, since almost all human interaction is based on some form of manipulation, either soft manipulation or hard. However, the hard form of manipulation that seeks to progress at the loss of others can and should be defined as evil. We have learned to excuse those who perpetrate evil, to suspend justice, turn the other cheek, and blind ourselves to the manipulation which is perpetrated daily upon us and upon others in the world. Many even associate such manipulation with strength, and those who exercise this kind of manipulation actually gain great pleasure from seeing others suffer and fall. When we realize the extent of their mental corruption, we can begin to take appropriate measures to defend ourselves and even go on the attack. We often talk about humanity and our service to humanity, but the word humanity contains the word human. If we don't first know what it is that makes us truly human, there is not much credence in talking about humanity. Humanity must be made up of human beings, aware of what it means to be truly human. Most of what we call human is, as I have demonstrated, alien in nature. So truly serving humanity is to be serving the human in us. But we can serve that best when we expose what is anti-human in us and exercise from our own natures the traits and drives which force us to believe in and act upon all that is totally foreign to us, that which poisons our minds, emotions, and our planet. While we inhabit this planet, we each have one sovereign purpose, which is to leave the planet in a better state than when we found it. To even begin to do so, we have to have our own lives in order and be connected to our own Dharma. That is, we must be living authentically and being passionately and creatively involved in something which is a true extension of our own uniqueness. This is man's true religion. However, no sooner do we try to attend to this than the time comes when we will invariably come up into conflict with those whose motives are diametrically opposite. That is, to leave the planet in a worse condition than when they found it. The serpent masters who visited our planet ages ago arrived and took over without permission. They literally invaded our sovereign planet and interfered with the destiny and evolution of the native inhabitants while possessing no legal status, so to speak. Like many terrestrial illegal immigrants, these aliens had, and their progeny have, no love for the world they occupy. Their treatment of the earth tells us as much. Their plundering of nations, their decimation of indigenous peoples, and their violation of nature should be taken as ample evidence of their origins. The human victims of the earth must therefore remedy the injustices perpetrated against them by assertively taking back their power and exercising their birthrights as earth citizens. Men and women, as their own immigration officers, so to speak, have the right to bring justice and even expunge those who have violated the universal law, human sovereignty, and who have themselves no rights or status or jurisdiction or authority. The so-called controllers or hidden masters, the secret chiefs, those descendants of the original alien visitors whose influence and machinations have wrought untold horrors on the earth, have absolutely no legal right to hold their offices, to pass their laws, to exercise command, or to foment wars, or to slaughter, impoverish, enslave, divide, and mislead mankind. They have no right to interfere in any way with the destiny and evolution of the earth. Since they have appropriated these rights, they must be held totally accountable for every one of their machinations and crimes. As I have shown, the Nephilim have not, as some scholars assert, left this planet in the days of old. Therefore, they are not about to return to save us from ourselves. They have never been away, and it is they who have brought the conditions that plague us. I trust I have explained in the course of this program something of the origin and agenda of these dark and inhuman forces. The work towards their continuing exposure and final elimination continues.